a video for Portion Size Me here. Now, I will say that you did just see my favorite cat. My cat. He's very much like me. Very large and very lazy. So, he is not the point. Alright, the point is pesto. What is pesto and what is it, what is it used for? Pesto is a mix of garlic, onions, basil, salt, pepper, olive oil. Why do I always forget that? And you usually put it over noodles. Now, I think this is Italian. If I'm correct, I don't know. But to make pesto, you want to have your garlic, onions, basil, salt, pepper, and olive oil. Now, the first thing you want to do is get this basil cut up, This basil is very nice. I really like it. It has a good smell. It smells really fresh. Like, I don't know if this is possible, but we should, get something where you click it on the screen of the computer and it, lets out a bunch of basil leaves so you get the smell. Alright, so you want to chop up these basil. And if you're not comfortable with using a knife like this, then you always go with the slap chop. I've showed you guys the slap chop a few times before, and of course you just put it under here, which is a little bit weird, and you hit it. I'm sorry if you can't hear me very well, but this is very loud. So you want to do that a few times until you have a bunch of good basil. My mom used to grow this. She had little plants of them, but they died this winter, unfortunately. And then, so you want to take all your basil. It has to be really chopped up and pretty fine. You want to take all that and put it in a little pan, little saucepan, because this is the sauce. You want to add a little bit of olive oil, and it's your choice with how much you're making, how much olive oil and how much basil you want in there. Here, let me grab a fork to stir it real quick. And I just want to get all that basil covered with this olive oil, because the olive oil and the basil are the two main components that give it the most flavor. Then we go back to the slap chop and chop up some peeled garlic cloves. Now, if you don't have garlic at your home, you probably have minced garlic or stuff like that. That's okay. We like using fresh garlic because it has a richer taste. And in this family, we're garlic fanatics, so we're all about the taste of the garlic. Now, this may be a little bit tricky to get up. That's why I use the knife to just sort of pick it up and slide it off. So yeah, here's our beginning mixture. You can add all kinds of stuff to this. I'm going to add a little bit more olive oil, because this is a sauce, so you really want it to be, why did I say that? I always say that all the time because I think people are reading my mind. So you want to add a little bit of salt, not too much, because if you put too much salt or pepper in, then you can't get it back out unless you use the static trick. And the static trick is where you take a plastic spoon, rub it on your clothes, and it'll take all the salt out. Then you have your onions, which again you slap chop because the slap chop gets it nice and small. This is just assembling it. We still have to cook. So there's our slap chopped onions, and these aren't quite done yet, so but I have to speed up here, and I'm gonna show you part 2. So this is part 1 of how to make pesto, what is pesto, and I will show you part 2 in a second. Bye.